All right. Yay. Been 2 weeks. Wow. Time's gone by fast. Hello. Hello, hello. Let's see if I can shine a bit better light on here. Having to rejig a few things, you know, all the good stuff. You'll have to let me know. I've changed the background. Please let me know if it's too shiny. Let's see if I can see comments. There we go. All right. Please let me know what you think of the background, if it's too shiny. I do have a different one that I can try tomorrow if, well, I might try it tomorrow anyway, and then you guys can vote on which one you like better. There you go. Let's do that. Look at this. So exciting. Only one more sleep away, and then I get to show you everything inside. So starting tomorrow, I'm not sure what time, but this catalog goes live. So many beautiful papers in here. So many. I can't wait to show you. It's gorgeous. And if that wasn't exciting enough, because let me tell you, it's pretty darn exciting, we're also doing a celebration. So for every $60 you spend, you get like a credit towards something from here. You can kind of see a little bit, some paper, some stamps. You get a credit. So some things are worth 2 credits, some things are worth 1 credit. So it depends on what it is. So not only do we get the new catalog, but we get the celebration too. So super exciting. So come back tomorrow and we're going to take a sneak peek. So I wanted to finish up a few cards that I had started 2 weeks ago. Can't believe it's been 2 weeks. With these fun pal puppies and kitty cats and all that stuff. And I had shown you that I had fussy cut a bunch of the animals on here. It's such pretty paper. So much fun. So here is the fancy folds. So I saw this, I cased this from another spot. So I've done 2 of them. One that uses basically 2 pieces of cardstock and one that only uses 1 piece of cardstock. So this is 4 1/4 by, I think it's, let's see, 4 1/4 by probably 10 or 11 because my thing isn't quite long enough. Sorry, this is 4. So it's 4. So you literally do need 2 pieces of cardstock. So then what I did was I scored it at 5 1/2. And that's going to give us the center pieces, right? So that's 5 1/2. Here we're going to do math. Oh my goodness. And that's 4 1/4. So you're doing 9 3/4, basically. Yeah. Okay. If you're interested, let me know. I can put the dimensions up. I'll try and do that before I put it up. So the idea is that when we glue these 2 panels in, and then we fold the panels back, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. And then we put that on, and when you open it, it twists. It's so cool. So we're going to fold this one to correspond with that. And basically, we want the fold from that corner there down. So you can use an apparatus. You can use a scoring tool. There's lots of different things that you can use in order to get that nice fold there. So what I usually do, or what I did when I was making this, is that because I wanted it to go this way, I wanted I wanted to mark where I was going to fold it to so that I know, so I can score it from there to there. So like I said, you can use a ruler and do it this way, go from point to point and score it that way. Or you can score with your board, if you have one, or you can score with your scoring board. Really, lots of options available to you. So what I did was I just sort of lined it up. I can kind of see where my line is here and here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't use your cutter. It doesn't have to be perfect because you'll see when we put paper on it. All right. So there's our piece. So this piece is going to fold up like that. So let's glue the bottom base on. And then I'll show you the rest. Once you figure out the folds, the rest is actually comes pretty easy. So this is using 2 pieces of cardstock, and the other one I have, I'm just using 1 piece. So I sort of adapted it. So that's the first piece like that. So then what I did was I measured this part here. So this is basically 4 by 4. And so when I put my piece through the cutter, I made sure that it was slightly smaller than 4 by 4, like maybe by like 1/8 of an inch or something like that. And then I cut it down the middle, right? So then that's going to give you your pieces. And this is one of the new in color cinnamon cider. And then I did the same thing with the designer series paper. Again, just went in another 1/8 of an inch or something like that. Okay. So let's layer that down and then you can see it. You'll see. If you're not seeing it yet, it's coming. You will see it. It's beautiful. All right. So we'll put this one down first. And I only went in a little bit, so there's only going to be a little bit of white all the way around. And we'll do this side. Oops. Like that. So again, just a little bit of white all the way around. Do you see it? Okay, and then we'll do our designer series paper. Now you could put either side, but I really liked the little dog, little bowl. So let's do that. And again, it's just a smidgen smaller than the cinnamon cider. So I could have cut it a little bit smaller. I think I did for the next one. All right. And there we go. So there is our front part of the card. Now you could put paper in behind here if you wanted to, but that, or a strip here, but I didn't want to. So then next I've got the real red that I punched out, and I've got my puppy. Isn't he cute? And I was going to do like a happy birthday off of the top part. So I'm going to pop him up. And I forgot to grab my stamp, so I will have to do that. So my idea was to stamp like happy birthday across the top or across the bottom, whichever one you prefer. I'll put that on there. Now, when you're putting on the circle, just be aware that you only put it on half of the paper, right? Because it's going to open. So we only want to sort of put it on a part of him. And he goes on like that. Isn't that cute? Now look, when you open it, whoop, it opens up. Isn't that neat? I just think that's the coolest thing. He's so cute. And then he folds up again, bloop, comes back that way. So be aware, whoop, when you're writing, you might want to write it this way, opposed to this way. Because then when you open it, he's upside down. So, isn't he cute? I just think this is the funnest little fold. Okay, so, I don't know where I put my happy birthday. I might have to do it after. We could do, let me see here, we could do a happy and a birthday. Let's see, will that fit? It'll be a bit tight, but we could do that. All right, let's do that. Happy birthday. I've rearranged everything. I feel like I'm scrambling to grab stuff. All right. I think I'm going to do it in the black. And it helps if you don't put it upside down, Shannon. And I'm going to put it tight. I'm going to bring it close to me, and I'm going to put it tight to the top because there's not a ton of space. So there's my happy. And where is the birthday? Right below it. There you go. So my ink, I find sometimes when I'm using stamp sets that are not from Stampin' Up, I do sometimes get that it doesn't hold a full amount of ink really nicely. And so it kind of does that funny piece there. So, all right, happy birthday. Again, I'm putting it pretty close to the bottom because when it's open, it does that. Oh my goodness, that is just too cute. How adorable is that? All right. Now, if I wanted to, I might go back because, you know, I can be a bit particular. I'll go back with my very fine marker. I have a really fine marker and I'll just sort of go over the lines. But so that is, do we need some gems on there? What do you think? What do we think? What do we think? Got some cute little gems here. I think I'll do a nice contrast of green. Happy birthday. Almost looks like a bouncing ball. Too cute. All right. Maybe one more. Whoops. It popped and I don't know where it went. All right. So there's the first one. So when I did this one, I realized that it would potentially use a lot of paper, right? Because you've got to have 2 of the cardstock. So you're using up 2 pieces of cardstock. So I thought, well, maybe I can create something that uses only a strip of 12 by 12. So that's what I did. I took a strip here. So this is it here. So it's 12 by 4, I believe. This one I did 4 1/4. So it's 12 by 4 1/4. And we'll put that one together in a second, but I wanted to show you. So this is what it will sort of look like. Now, it is a little bit smaller than your envelope, and the corners do sort of hang off the edge a little bit, but I think it still looks really pretty. And it only uses, like I said, it only uses one piece of paper opposed to 2 pieces of paper, which I kind of liked. So I will show you. I guess I should put this up, I'm sorry. So this one I just used the opposite side of the Kitty Cat Designer series paper, and it had like all these scratches and stuff on it, which I thought was really hilarious. So I just happen to have the 12 by 12 that I have are different colors. I think there might be some from previous seasons. It was gifted to me so that I can play around. All right, so there's the card, like I said. So it does come off the edge just a smidgen, but it still has the same effect when you open it. So my idea was, you can put it this way, or you can put it the other way, totally up to you, whichever way you want. And we can put our puppies, and if it hangs off the edge, it's totally okay, because like I said, it is smaller than the envelope. So I kind of had the idea of that. So let's pop this one up. We're gonna glue that one down and pop the other one up, kind of. So maybe not. Okay, this guy might have to be glued down. So I'm going to put a bit of glue here on his bottom part. Put a little bit of glue on this guy, and we're going to kind of put them down at the same time, so we kind of have an idea of where they're going to go. Because again, I don't want it to go over the other piece. All right, and then this guy is going to go here. So cute. Isn't that cute? And now when we open it that way, you can write going this way. So depending on how you lay out your critters is how you're going to write it all on the inside. So for the pink one, I was going to show you how I did it. So again, you can use your scoring board, you can use a ruler, whatever works for you. So we're going to come in about 3 and a bit and 3 and a bit. So about here. And about there. And again, I can put more specific measurements. I'm going to use my board because then I can make sure that it's all square. And again, don't use your cutter part when you're doing this. So I'm lining up my marks on my board. And really you only need to do one side because you can fold the other side in. Okay. So, yeah, I'm a little off. All right. That's what happens when you try to do fancy folds. I thought I'd figured it out. I thought I remembered it, but to be quite honest, I did it a couple weeks ago. And yeah, I seem to have forgotten how to do it. All right. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, you're going to go in from your folded edge or go out from your folded edge. Depends if you want centimeters or inches, about 1/2 inch. So I'm going to come out from my edge here about 1/2 inch and out from my edge here 1/2 inch. And then, like I said, you're going to take your piece and I'm going to match up my 1/2 inch in and the bottom of my corner. Can you see that? So there's my mark that I made with my scoring tool and the bottom triangle there lined up in my groove. And I'm going to score. And that becomes my fold. And then we're going to do it to this one here. It's always good to double check. And I did cut a few of them when I was trying to score them because I run the wrong one, but you know how it is. So there we go. It's not quite as tight. That's my own fault because I folded it the wrong way the first time. It's gonna bug me, so I'm gonna have to fix it. Give me 2 seconds. Besides, once you mail it out, I don't think anyone's gonna say, this isn't meeting up quite properly. This will go in my, I'll put a sticky note on the back with all the instructions and it'll go in my creative bin. I have a box of things where I've been creative. All right. So this is for our inside piece. There we go. And then our edge pieces. Let's put some glue this time. And I'm going to use the pussycat pattern. I think it's cute. And like I said, I just measured my square and then went in slightly. Hopefully I didn't make it look too complicated. It's really not that complicated. It's just different when you're doing it on Facebook Live. You know, the nerves of wanting to get it right and all that good stuff. All right. So there we go. Now, these guys, we did it this way. So this one, let's do it this way. So I've got a nice grumpy cat here, and let's see, we've got this guy here who's kind of walking away. we've got a little guy sleeping. Or this guy in behind. So we got a couple of different, all of our pussycats. All right, so my fold, the paper is sort of trying to push it up, so. All right, Mr. Grumpy Cat, you're gonna go down first. You are gonna go there. He's gonna go there. And then this guy, I'm gonna pop up. Like so. And then the little kitten we'll put in front. Like that. And then this little guy can go here. I thought this would be kind of a cute card, you know, from all of us or something to that effect. I thought it would be cute. There we go. There. And then when we open this one up, boo, 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 look, the cats are all sitting on the right way. Isn't that cute? I just think that's so adorable. And then when you fold it up, preferably wait until your glue has dried before you start folding it and unfolding it. There. Isn't that cute? I just think this is so cute. I think this would be a really fun fold with a lot of different types of paper. So you'll definitely see me do this one again. So there is our super cute fun fold with our pussycats, our puppy dogs. So this is using one sheet of 12 inches. And then our bigger full card. And then, you know, if it wasn't enough, I've got some envelopes that I finished up too. And so I'll just do this one with my cat, which is super easy. If you haven't, you put glue on your envelope and then you cut it out and then you end up with a nice fancy flap. So thank you, Marianne, for reminding me on how we can take it to another level of cuteness. So there is our card for this evening. Same card, slightly different styles. So there you go. So thank you so very much for joining me this evening. I'm Shannon and I'm with Paper Delights. You can find me on Facebook. I come on every evening, Monday to Friday at 7. And please like and share. I'm holding these down so that they don't pop up. And have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much, and please stay safe.